Welcome back to Celeb Society, where we spill the hottest tea. And today's serving is piping hot, because Iman Shumpert is out here moving like he's got amnesia. This man really has the nerve, the unfiltered, straight-off-the-shelf audacity to be talking about Teyana Taylor's new relationship like he didn't fumble the biggest blessing of his life.
A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point, and the wounds are being nurtured as well and closed up for good, you know. So I think for me, this is my chapter of healing.
So let me get this straight. You ran the streets, publicly humiliated your wife, got tangled up in scandal after scandal, played stepdaddy to a side chick's kids, and now that Teyana has finally moved on with a man who actually values her, you suddenly think you're qualified to give relationship advice? Boy, please. If delusion was a competition, Iman would be rocking a Hall of Fame trophy. And let's be honest, this isn't about him caring for Teyana. This is about his ego. He just can't stand the fact that she's glowing and growing without him. So let's get into it and break this all the way down, because the level of entitlement here is off the charts.
Cause wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. And Teyana Taylor. Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Their motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like, that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bank, baby. She would've ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just hurt for it. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
First of all, let's not rewrite history. Iman wasn't some blindsided husband who woke up one day to find his wife packing her bags. Not even close. That man put in overtime to ruin his marriage, and when the consequences finally hit, he flipped the script and started playing the victim. The streets have been whispering about his infidelity for years, and every time folks tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, boom! Another scandal. Late night rendezvous? Check. Creeping on the low? Check. Whole separate relationships outside his marriage? Big ol' check. And let's not forget the alleged receipts that had people clutching their pearls. Through all of it, Teyana held him down, covering for him, protecting his image, and fighting for their family while he was out here moving reckless. And when the marriage officially crumbled, he had the audacity to act like he was the heartbroken one? Boy, please. We all saw how he was moving when he thought nobody was watching. And now? Now he has the nerve to be giving unsolicited predictions about how Teyana's relationship with Aaron Pierre won't last. Someone tell Iman to sit this one out, because he is the last person who should be commenting on a successful relationship.
I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences for...
Let's talk about how Teyana tried. She tried to make it work. She tried to see the best in him. She tried to ignore the whispers, the blogs, and even the DMs from women who had more tea on her husband than she did. But at some point, enough is enough. She had to choose herself, and honestly, it was the best decision she ever made. Now, sis is glowing, unbothered, and minding her business. But here comes Iman, trying to rain on her happiness like he's some kind of relationship expert. If irony had a face, it would be his. Instead of worrying about what his ex-wife is doing, maybe he should be reflecting on why she left in the, first place. Because let's be real. If he was really that dude, she wouldn't have left. If he was really a great husband, she wouldn't have filed for divorce. If he had given her even half the love and respect she deserved, she wouldn't be out here finding happiness with someone else. So let's not act brand new. Iman lost the best thing that ever happened to him, and now he has to sit back and watch her glow up with a man who actually appreciates her. And something tells me that's what's really bothering him. TikTok spilling the tea about him allegedly having a whole side baby? Sending sneaky pics of himself and their baby to his side pieces? A massive, neon-lit, flashing billboard of a check. Like, seriously, make it make sense. This man was out. Here, moving like he had no responsibilities, no family, no wife, just vibes and recklessness. And the wildest part? Even after all this, Teyana was still trying to protect him. She was still standing by him, still playing the role of a loyal wife, making sure he didn't look like the villain in all this mess. But let's be real. Why was she even trying at that point? Because while she was working overtime to make, sure, he didn't look like the worst husband on the planet. He was actively proving otherwise. And then, the moment she decided she'd had enough, packed her bags and left. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to play the victim? Oh, absolutely not. Not today. Because let's talk about how Teyana left. She didn't just dip like some scorned, dramatic ex. She didn't hop on social media airing out his dirty laundry, crying into the camera, or making a whole spectacle of their breakup. Nope. Teyana Taylor walked away with grace, dignity, and a level of maturity that most people in the industry could never match. Sis chose peace, and that is exactly why Iman is in his feelings.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Teyana Taylor, remember the Fade video? Whoa. Iman Shumpert.
You fumbled. Because ain't nothing worse.
See, he thought she was going to do the typical reality TV style breakup. He probably expected her to be messy, throwing shots, blasting his business, begging for closure, basically giving him more attention than he deserved. But instead, she went ghost, quietly moved on, focused on herself, started thriving. And let me tell you something. Nothing drives a toxic ex crazier than seeing you completely unbothered. And let's not ignore the fact that while Teyana has been keeping it cute, moving in silence, and flourishing in her career and new relationship, Iman has been out here lurking, throwing shade, and acting like he's suddenly the authority on relationships. Sir, where was this energy when you were busy embarrassing her for years? The math is not mathing. Let's call it what it is. He can't stand the fact that she's happy without him, that she's glowing, that she's living her best life, getting her flowers, and no longer wasting her time trying to fix a man who refused to change. And now, all he can do is watch from the sidelines as another man gives her what he never could. It's giving regret. It's giving ego bruised beyond repair. And most of all, it's giving should have done better when you had the chance. But at the end of the day, Teyana made the best decision for herself. And that's why she's out here winning while he's stuck playing the bitter ex role. And that, right there, that's karma in its purest form. Teyana didn't do the whole dramatic, bitter ex-wife thing. She didn't sit around waiting for closure or begging for respect that should have been given from the start. No, she got her papers, took her piece, packed her bags, and kept it pushing like the queen she is. And now, she's glowing. She's thriving. And best believe she found a man who actually sees her worth. Enter Aaron Pierre, aka the real-life Mufasa, aka the man who's out here treating Teyana like the royalty she's always been. Now let's be honest. Have they confirmed anything yet? No. But do we need official confirmation when the chemistry is this obvious? Also no. Because baby, the way they've been moving, you don't have to be a detective to piece this together. First, they stepped out together at the 50% pledge program looking like a whole vision. Then, just a few days later, they hit up the American Black Film Festival gala together. And let me tell you, they were serving. That wasn't just a we're cool type of appearance. That was a we are stepping into the room and taking over type of energy. And let's talk about that hug at the award ceremony, when Aaron won the Rising Star Award and Teyana pulled him in close. Oh, that was not a casual congrats bro hug. That was full body contact, soul connecting, I'm so proud of you, baby type of embrace. The kind of hug that says everything without a single word. Now, let's do a quick comparison, shall we? Aaron Pierre versus Iman Shumpert. For one, Aaron is low-key. He's not out here entertaining Instagram models, sliding into side chicks' DMs, or embarrassing his woman every other month. And most importantly, he gives respect, something that Iman never seemed to grasp. And guess what? Iman saw all of this unfolding. He saw Teyana glowing, happy, and stress-free in the arms of a man who actually values her, and he couldn't take it. So what did he do? Instead of taking accountability for fumbling the bag, he started hating, allegedly. Because let's be real, the timing is looking mighty suspicious. And just when we thought Iman couldn't take his bitter ex energy any further, he leveled up to a whole new tier of petty and broke boy behavior. This man really sat back and decided that instead of working on himself, he was going to sit in the corner, mad about the fact that Teyana is unbothered and winning without him. Now let's talk about the latest petty ex-boyfriend Olympics, because apparently Iman is trying to snatch the kids away from Teyana just to get under her skin. Oh, the audacity. This is the same man who was out here fighting to lower child support while already paying the bare minimum, and now he suddenly wants full custody? Boy, be for real. Let's not forget. This is the same guy who has been accused of neglecting his own kids while they were in his care and putting his lavish lifestyle above their well-being. And no, I'm not just making this up. This is the same allegedly reckless father who had his 2 young kids riding in a rideshare in Chicago alone while he sat comfortably in his private driver's car. And now he wants to act like he's father of the year? Sir, please. This whole thing screams bitter, pressed, and desperate for attention. He sees Teyana happy and unbothered with a man who actually treats her with respect, and suddenly, he's scrambling to create unnecessary drama. Because let's be real, if Teyana was still single and sad over him, would he be pulling these stunts? Nope. But since she's out here glowing, winning, and not looking back, he has to find some way to remind her he still exists. And what's the easiest way to hurt a mother? Go after her kids. That's next level low. But we've seen this play out before with bitter exes who can't handle seeing their former partner thriving. And what's crazy? Iman used to be that guy. He was winning championships, had a beautiful, successful, talented black queen by his side, a family that the internet actually respected, and a career that kept him booked and busy. So how did we get here? Oh, I'll tell you how. Ego, entitlement, and an inability to handle real accountability. He thought Teyana would always be there to clean up his mess, forgive his nonsense, and make him look good in public. But now that she's finally done playing that role, he doesn't know what to do with himself. No, let's be real. Iman is big mad, and it's got nothing to do with concern for Teyana. This is straight up ego bruising, and the proof is all over the internet. See, when the NBA money started drying up and his acting career flopped before it even got off the ground, things started looking real bleak for Iman. And let's not even start on that podcast he tried to launch. Because, be honest, who actually listened to it? Exactly. It came and went faster than his loyalty in that marriage. So, what's the washed-up ex-playbook when you've got nothing left going for you? You start talking crazy online to keep your name in the conversation. And Iman's latest excuse to run his mouth? He's out here saying Aaron Pierre is going to do Teyana the same way he did. Sir, projection is a disease. Get that checked. Because let's be 100% real, Aaron Pierre ain't moving like no dusty NBA player. This man is on a whole different level. He's got a career on the rise, 0 baby mama drama, no messy scandals, and he ain't out here embarrassing his woman every 5 seconds. He's not trying to make headlines for all the wrong reasons. He's just out here winning. But the real gag? Aaron actually likes Teyana. Like really, really likes her. You ever see a man look at a woman like she's the only person in the room? That's Aaron. He's locked in, not on some fake for the camera stunt, but in a real, grown man, I know what I got type of way. The way he admires her, it's giving Russell Wilson to Ciara energy, and that's why Iman can't handle it. No, let's be real. Iman is big mad, and it's got nothing to do with concern for Teyana. This is straight up ego bruising, and the proof is all over the internet. See, when the NBA money started drying up and his acting career flopped before it even got off the ground, things started looking real bleak for Iman. And let's not even start on that podcast he tried to launch. Because, be honest, who actually listened to it? Exactly. It came and went faster than his loyalty in that marriage. So, what's the washed-up ex playbook when you've got nothing left going for you?